Welcome to TGS Live in a new way today. So you'll notice I'm in the picture and the light is better if I sit there. I spent a long time setting up a not setting up a green screen, but setting up a lovely background. And in fact, there's nothing there. I can make myself bigger, I think, so I'm way in the screen. So this is the TGS Live when you come to have a cup of tea and find out the news of what's been happening on TGS. What we've been doing in the week and what's coming up. So maybe the most important thing is for your calendars. Remember that the TGS meetings are coming up. So if you're in Europe, the Middle East or Africa, save the 6th and the 7th of May to come and take part. If you're in Asia Pacific, save the 10th and 11th of May to come and take part with us. In the Americas, 27th and 28th. So as I said in the last TGS Live, we'll be focusing on professional core competencies, practice management, business development, business referrals, communication, collaboration, and how you can use corporate social responsibility to boost your business and become more effective. Thanks again to BizWings for all your posts about how you use corporate social responsibility, and also for mentioning the TGS Young Leaders Program. Top marks for you. Regional meetings. So what happened last week? This week we had shared service accountability sessions with the amazing Heather Townsend. Thanks, Heather. So superb thing again. Guy, thank you very much. The transfer pricing group is coming leaps and bounds, and you're doing everything right. So they're taking small steps forward every time. They've got a one-page document which shows exactly what it is they do. And we're setting up a webinar, so you'll be able to find out more about Guy WTS's project for transfer pricing. And Jean, superb comments from Jean in Bevan Kidwell. The shared services, what is it? Well, it's a program to make sure that your business referrals are organized and structured. You are making your referrals happen within the network rather than just waiting for them to happen. It seems simple, but it's actually very clever. And the reason we run accountability sessions is that we help you move forward once a month. So there's a meeting, you talk about where you are, where your blocking points are, and how we can help you go forward. It seems to work really well. Another thing, we were with Sonia and Cedric from the French Korean Chamber of Commerce in Korea to talk about investment in Korea. The video of this webinar is live on the YouTube channel at the moment. I'll put a link to it in the bottom of this morning live, so you can have a look at it. Very interesting, very in-depth look at the economy and possibilities of Korea, which was super interesting. We'll also post an article of a summary of that. So if you've got any questions about South Korea, we can help with that. And we'll pass them on to Sonia and Cedric as well. So Marcella, Sylvia, and Sophie have been super busy, still working on the TGS quality program. So if you've been speaking to them, that's great. They're collecting the information, analyzing the information about your firm, creating radars, and helping you identify training to help you move forward. This is one of the unique aspects of TGS, I think, that we have this constant quality program, and it's not just financial or business related. It's related to your corporate social responsibility, how you work and how you approach your business. So you can benchmark, our members can benchmark themselves against the other members and find out how to move forward. Great program. We've also been continuing our search for new members in the USA and in the wider world. And this is the distracted boyfriend meme we've been using as a kind of promotional material in our own heads. A lot of firms in the US are already in a network. Maybe it's you. Maybe you are a US firm. Maybe you're watching this, although I doubt it. You're watching it live at 9 a.m. Central European time. So we're aware that they might not want to jump from the network they're in at the moment to come to TGS, but we're looking just for help. It's always nice to have connections, and maybe there are ways that we'll find suitable members for TGS. I've been talking to people in Finland. Great to speak to you, Valpuri. Thank you very much for your conversation with your team. It was super, super interesting. tax and legal services firm. I've been speaking to people in Czechoslovakia also. That would be great to have a member there. We've been in LA also this week speaking to Chu. That was great, super interesting conversations, and they know a surprising a lot about football for Americans. We've been speaking to people in Scotland, and this is a bit of what it's like. So these pictures, we can't travel, so I thought I'd take you on a tour of where we go every week with some kind of stereotypical cheesy photographs of those countries to help you dream. So another thing we had talked about doing is tool time for TGS. So this is a temporary logo. Whoops, pointing for TGS tool time. There's a tool. So there's a lot of little tools that we use every day, and they really do help us. So I'm going to give you your subconscious a look at the tool in this TGS Live, and then we're going to release a series of videos where we show you using the tools. Because the idea for us is that always, every day, we try something slightly different so that we jump forward at least 1%. If you're 1% better every day, at the end of a year, you're 370% better. Just quite a lot. So the tool, 4-step problem-solving process to fix anything. First of all, you want to flesh out a mind map. Now, this is a kind of schematic version, but you've got the main issue, and then you think about the issues surrounding the issues and how they connect. Then you pick the top 3 of these issues that you think are having the biggest impact. That's the Pareto. So you've brainstormed the whole thing, and you come up with 3 levels of action that you can do. And then for each of these levels of actions, you do a force field. Now, this looks complicated, and it looks like it's going to take the most time, but it's not really that bad. So you have your issue in the middle, and then you think, what are all the positive factors affecting this issue, and what are all the negative factors affecting this issue? I'm doing that the wrong way around. And then you choose the ones in amongst there that you think are going to make the biggest difference, and then you create your plan for the next week or the next month or however long you do it to take you towards these goals. So here in the strategies section, this is what I would have come up with in my positive effects. So you amplify what's having a positive effect on your issue, and you minimize what's having a negative effect on your issue. Now that seems obvious, but it's actually something you have to think about consciously, because often we're just in action, go, 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 and work on things, and we're working on the wrong things, which are not going to help. So here, amplify the positive, reduce the negative. And also your plan, this is just one-page sheet, which is going to help you focus on the actions you're actually going to take to make that happen, which means you've got, you can look at it in the following week or the following month and say, well, did this happen? How did it go? How can we unblock? Very much like the shared services event. So again, a reminder, the regional meetings are coming up for TGS. 6th and 7th May for Europe, Middle East and Africa, 10th and 11th May for Asia Pacific, 27th and 28th May for the Americas. Now, this is a great way to meet, to be inspired, get some ideas about best practice management, how to develop your business and meet the members. Things coming up next week. Remember, you can look, I don't know, I can't point on the presentation because it's in the presentation, but way up there, if you go to tgsglobal.com and go to the TGSU, you'll find out what's coming next week. Now, investing in South Korea, that's been, but on the 22nd of April, that is today, boost your business by TGS branding. That's the day. So there is an event you can sign up for today. Go to the net and check that out. Register. On the 27th, there is IBC, which is your International Business Coordinator for TGS. How to develop your business, how to collaborate better, and how to communicate about TGS. And on the 29th, which is Thursday, I think, next week, then how to improve the quality of your firm using sustainable development goals. That'll be a presentation from Marcella. So thank you very much for coming with us for a cup of tea. I haven't drunk any of my tea and it disappears. I'll put it in front of me so you can see it. I'm a non-branded mug, but that's okay. It's all right. So tune in for TGS Live next week, 9 a.m. Central European time. I say most Thursdays, maybe there's a day when something happens, it can't be done, it's not recorded, so it's all live. Remember, you can ask questions, post questions on this site, post questions on YouTube, send me an email directly, give me a call. I think everyone knows my number, and it's available on LinkedIn. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn and you're still watching at this moment in the live, connect with me on LinkedIn. You'll keep up to date with the news. Connect with TGS on LinkedIn and you'll keep up with what's happening there. Also, if you're on, or you're not on our TGS YouTube channel, you should go there and you click like and subscribe with the little bell thing, and you'll get an update every time we post a webinar. You might not see it, you might not want to see all the webinar, but there you'll get an overview of what happened. You'll get a link to an article on our website, and you will learn a lot more, and that may be your 1% better for the day. Okay, see you next week. Have a great day, and remember, I think global